over $44,000 for this 2025 Honda Ridgeline. But guess what? Dealerships are discounting now. Look, red tag sale, 44, this one's 42. Not much of a discount, but it's crazy to see Honda dealerships discounting because if you know anything about the market, Honda, Toyota, these are the last dealerships to offer discounts. But as you see, look how full the lot is. They have all the inventory in the world. There are no more empty lots, especially at Honda dealerships. Look at that, 35,000, 2026 Honda Civic, and this one has the 2.0. But this dealer is discounting everything like $1,500, which is just a starting point. I mean, I would want much more off at the end of the day, especially for the money you're spending, but at least we go to another dealership, they had add-ons. They had $1,200 or $1,300 of Resistol. I mean, come on, you know, that's the BS that people are tired of, but still, $33,000, 2026 HRV. At least we're seeing 2026s, but then you have the CVT issue. And this is where Honda made a lot of people mad because Honda was known for super reliable engines, and then they switch it up to a bunch of 1.5 turbos and all this stuff. They had a super reliable, naturally aspirated four-cylinder. I mean, that 2.4 was super reliable. Luckily, they still offer the V6 and the Odyssey, the Pilot, the Ridgeline. Luckily, you know, there's still a naturally aspirated V6 when you have brands like Toyota who got rid of their V6. Look at that, 44,000, 2026 Odyssey. I mean, of course, this thing's gonna sell. It's a lot of money for what it is, and I think they left the sunroof open actually, but you go to Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. If you wanna look at a Pacifica van, it's more than a Honda van. 38,000, 2026 CRV with the 1.5, and let's see here, the CVT. You have the combination of the 1.5 and CVT, not the best combination for long-term reliability. Let's just put it that way, you know what I mean? There's just no question about it, but I'm surprised how much inventory they have considering they were completely empty. 3 years ago, empty as could be. I mean, most Honda dealerships have addendum stickers. They charge over MSRP, but on this dealer's website, everything was under MSRP, so they were below MSRP, which is a good thing, but I mean, I don't like seeing any addendum stickers. Not when you're purchasing a car of this much money, you know, basically 34,000, 2026. Man, not cheap at all, but you see all the inventory, man. Any color, any make you want, they got it. But surprisingly, a lot of 2026s too. Luckily, we haven't seen any 2024s. Now let's get over to the Accords over here. Hopefully we don't see any $40,000 ones. Well, as soon as we do, we walk up to 37,000, 2025 Accord Hybrid. Wow, almost $40,000. And you know someone's gonna probably finance it, and it's gonna be well over 40 after interest and everything, and probably an $800 payment on their Honda Accord. So prices are still pretty dang crazy because honestly, I would much rather go with an older one. You know, they used to offer V6s, all this stuff, and people are like, yeah, not for this kind of money. Here we go, 32,000, but it's an Accord 1.5 with the CVT. It's like the worst combination for long-term reliability is right here. So it's pretty unfortunate, but this it's where Honda went, man. It's where Honda went. I give them credit. At least they still offer the naturally aspirated V6 and their Ridgeline and stuff like that. But man, they screwed up these cars real good because they had such a good thing going with the Accord, the Civic, and they had to change it for turbo, CVT, all this stuff that people don't want, especially for long-term reliability. But I can tell you one thing, if you're looking for a Honda, you better get it below MSRP. Every Honda dealership's full like this. Lasfit is today's video sponsor, and Lasfit's a company that offers a lot of products, including their floor mats. And whether you're buying a new vehicle or keeping your old one, you want to protect it. And so Lasfit's floor mats are 3D scanned, so they fit perfectly in the vehicle. And since they are all-weather floor mats, they have raised edges, and they will definitely help for spills or anything like that. Because something always happens, and then also they're easy to clean. You take them out, spray them down, they're easy. It's just easy to put in, easy to take out, easy to clean all the way around. So whether you're keeping your current car or getting a new one, you want to go ahead and protect it with some Lasfit all-weather floor mats. And you can see that the Lasfit all-weather floor mat provides much more protection than a standard floor mat would, and they're so much easier to clean. And you can get 20% off your order if you use discount code TOM20, TOM20. The link is in the description. Check out Lasfit floor mats and get 20% off with TOM20. They're not empty anymore, which means supply and demand. They're paying floor plans on this and it costs money. They need to get this stuff sold quicker than quick. They can't just have it sitting around forever. Let's see here. Let's look at one more. Here we go, 27,000. Finally, something in the 20s, 2026. But you still have a CVT, but at least there is a Civic in the 20s, but it should still be, $5,000 cheaper, if not even 10,000, to really attract the market. But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Have a great day and stay blessed.